everyone, this is Angela Profit with Paperless Planners. Thank you for joining me on becoming more productive and more profitable by going paperless. Today I'm going to review one of the internet browsers, Chrome. I love Google Chrome for multiple reasons. It's very similar to Safari. Down here you'll see them, and Internet Explorer and Firefox. The primary reason I choose Chrome to be my default internet browser is because it syncs iPad and my iPhone, and it saves me so many steps with the shortcuts that I have set up. So I'm going to share a few of those with you today. If you don't have Google Chrome, I would strongly suggest downloading it. And you can log in if you have a Google account, which if you have a Gmail, you have a Google account. So you can use that account to log into Google Chrome and then sync all of your information again on your iPad and your iPhone. So up here in the right hand corner, this is where you click these three lines, and this is where you can log in and log out, look at your downloads, learn more about Google Chrome. Again, go to your settings and make sure that your settings are going to be set up for the way that you need Chrome to work for you. So you can see that I'm logged in here. I can add people to my account if I want to share it, which is awesome if you are building a team. I love extensions. Having extensions to some of these applications make things so much easier for me when I'm working, and it makes me very productive. So for example, 1Password is where I keep all my passwords. It's the most awesome password management system that I've come across in years. There is a fee. You do have to pay for it on your computer, on your iPad, and on your iPhone, but it's definitely worth it, and I'll talk about that in a different video. But it's great because on Chrome, we use Google Drive for the company, and we share information with clients. So right here, you'll see Google Docs, which you can pop back and forth in Chrome for all these applications. So right here, if you click on Apps in the upper left-hand corner, and your placement may be different. In the bookmarks bar right here, I have mine set up for the way that I would like to see it. I'll go over that in just a minute. But underneath the apps, you can download things, again, that you use constantly so that when you're popping back and forth from one thing to another, you have all of your applications right here for you. Just a quick few things. Google Drive, make sure you've got it on your phone and on your iPad so you can access your information remotely. The other big thing on here is Chrome Remote Desktop right here. It's a free application to where I can log on to other people's computers and help them and guide them in learning how to do things on the computer. So it's really cool. There's a lot of integrations with third-party applications, and that's where you view them here. So I'm going to pop back over to Google Drive. And again, saving the bookmarks up here, it's really beneficial because I can't remember all of the websites that I need to go to that often. So I have these out of folders because I literally click on them every day. We listen to music, we're writing contracts and documents for people to sign, and of course Google Docs. I think we shop at Amazon every single day because we're constantly buying things for other people. SmugMug is where we put all of our pictures for all of our events. And then you can see the folders up here. So I've got a business folder, the organizations that I'm part of, social media, finance, travel, wholesalers that we use, decor wholesalers we use, and so forth. So if you run out of space, as you can see, you click the little arrow and you can see some of the other folders that we have. But I really encourage you to, if you're on a page that you use just about every day, to go up to the bookmarks tab, and you want to bookmark this page. And again, you want to tell it where to go. So I name the application and then I put it in whatever folder that I want it to be in. Now, if you don't have any folders yet, you can always go up to the bar right here, put your cursor, do 2 fingers, which is better known as your right click, and you add a folder. And so we'll just add a test folder here. And so it probably, went right here. And you can drag things over. So for example, if I wanted to put Amazon over into business, I could do that. You can drag things around with 3 fingers, and that's only if you have your trackpad shortcut to drag things around with 3 fingers. But educating yourself on these little shortcuts literally will save you hours and hours of time. So that's one of the main reasons I love Google Chrome. I save all of this. It syncs with all of my devices. And the other big thing, the main reason is for Google Docs. And any new document that we're starting, we always start it in Google Docs, a Word, Excel, or PowerPoint. So it's always backed up. I never have to hit save constantly. It's constantly saving if I'm on Wi-Fi. If I'm not on Wi-Fi, I can still access my documents through Chrome. And I'm going to go through and give you an example. So here's Google Chrome here. You'll notice that I also have folders set up here for various purposes. You can share documents, so that will be under your incoming box. So these people have shared documents with me. You can view your most recent that you've accessed. You can star documents and, of course, put documents in your trash. The best way to get started if you don't use Google Drive is I would suggest if you own a company or a business and you're trying to back things up and train yourself to start new documents, is to start with folders. So I have a folder here for sample purposes, and folders that we use pretty much every day are, we have a folder for our clients, and then we use business templates because I hate doing the same thing over and over. So these are templates that you can simply open up and go to File, Make a Copy, and you can rename it. I'm going to rename this Test. And now you can start working in this document. So if there's other people that you have shared this with, which this is the share function up here, then you simply put in their email address and then you dictate if they can edit it, comment, or view it. Now, if someone accidentally goes in and edits something, you can always go to the settings and restore anything that accidentally was deleted. That's another thing I love about Google Drive, is that it always shows who's logged in and what the latest changes were. So there's no confusion on that. For wedding planning purposes, these are some things that are really, really good for clients. This is the reason I share things. I encourage them to make sure that their guest list is backed up, because if you have a bunch of Post-it notes or an Excel file living on your computer and something happens to your computer, then your guest list is gone. An easy way to search for RSVPs right here is if you have all your names in here, you can do Command F, which you can put in a last name here, and it very quickly finds everything for you. So you can see the different templates down here that we've built, the budget, the meeting schedule. So again, sharing this with clients has reduced our email literally by hundreds a day, because they can see everything that we know is going on with their event. And we build templates based on what events that we're doing. If it's a conference, if it's a wedding, a birthday party, we have a template for every event that we work on. This is a timeline template when we're working on weddings. And again, it's just a template. It's a simple place to start. We always will have load in and load out for vendors. We always have hair and makeup and pictures and a ceremony. So everything that's inside this template is completely customized for the event that we're working on. And what dictates this is not only what the couple wants, but the venue rules, because every venue that we work at, they have different load in and load out rules. It's impossible to read a book and know all of this. You really, really have to learn through experience. And then also venues change their rules frequently as well. So be aware of that. So having templates really helps be more productive if you're doing the same thing over and over and using the same process over and over. Let me go back, and in folders, For instance, anything that you're editing to do with your business. So if you're working on a business plan or a new project, I share things with multiple vendors. And then once I'm done with an event, you can click on it, right click, which is 2 fingers, and you can move to, and I have a past items folder set up. So I never really delete anything because I might have a client 2 years down the road say, who was the photographer for so-and-so? And I often refer back to those documents. So it's a great little way to file all of your old stuff. The reason that I use Google Drive instead of a manila folder or a notebook, which is what we used to do when we first started, is because I started traveling a lot. So now instead of making a notebook or a folder on a client that goes into my desk, I think of it as making an online folder. And within each folder, we have multiple documents. So anything that you're editing for a client, I strongly suggest putting it here in Google Drive. And again, you have the ability to share. We also use Dropbox, which is in a different video, and I will explain in that video the reason that we use Google Drive for editing and Dropbox. We do not edit any documents that we put inside Dropbox, but that will be in another video. I hope that this was helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. If you liked this video, press the like button and feel free to share. Good luck.